자, 하드디스크를 아니 요 호라이즌 녹화했던 걸 거의 싹 다 지웠으니까 이제 어제 같은 불상사는 안 터질 것 같아요. 어? 우리의 진행도.
How's Catallo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm, though he has not, I may be.
Really? How?
Zoe has been studying them in an effort to understand. Without the abilities, I am unfortunate. However, Zoe.
Well, keep at it.
Indeed,
Zoe seemed to like
Zoe discovered references to. She appreciated the similar and encouraged Varl to try.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
그렇지. 채식주의는 강요하면 안 돼요. 절대.
How's Eric?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus
어?
as he attempted to
그 아까운 걸?
his temple, amongst a number of Oseram curses. I believe he also blamed the. He has given repeated.
Well, good thing we have a lot.
다행이네. 여분 없었으면 조질 뻔했네. 뭐야 이건 또. 현재 위치?
So this facility, it was meant to oversee.
For the local, had humans received their aid, they would have then been as that never happened.
Until Minerva decided. So the Hades Proving Lab, it used to be a Pharaoh research.
Yes, the facility was used to end. It appears to have been.
I guess it wasn't enough to build Autumn. He wanted viruses to
와, 대화가 아직도 많이
So,
남았다.
a while back, before I discovered another AI there. It was created to oversee operations, and it spent the last I'm guessing.
No. An effort by its creators to.
Any chance it.
I have already given its previous experience. I imagine it is
Right. Well, that's. The processor Ether was
끝이 안
installed
나.
on was part of an ancient war museum. Do you know any?
My knowledge of historic, however, such condition an increase in dust.
2030년부터
Built a museum
시작했구나,
in the middle of a
사실상.
wasteland. So I guess
Yes, levels in the clawback.
there was an ancient tank. Any idea how it got?
During the Pharaoh plague, as automated machine, it is possible.
So they fought against until the mountain was blown. So I guess this route.
Yes, to observe.
That would have been.
It may still be. Should you find it?
I'll keep a look at.
드론 찾아와라 이거네.
So, the greatest, all working to build the What was it like?
Personnel worked in resources and technology. Within a month of the projects, Elizabeth encouraged me to. She said it was important
이거
to
가이아
experience many
저
personalities
저
and
빛 때문에
perspectives
자막이 잘 안
to
보여
aid
솔직히.
in my emotional,
What were they like?
scared. They were hurtling toward. I owe everything.
Gaia?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. We exchanged greetings. It was the first of many conversations. Listening to her stories.
Your friend.
Yes. Though I am glad she made it.
Thanks, Gaia.
가자. 아직인가? 모르겠다. 저건 좀 지킬게요. 예. 지금 지쳐요, 솔직히. 저 계속 보고 있으면. 루즈해. 나 이제 진행 좀 하고 싶어.
I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
응?
Good. No. I'll check it out when I can.
어제 잠겨있던 분 말하는 건가? 이거는 내 방. 이 옆방이 잠겨있었는데?
Door's locked.
예전에 잠겨있잖아.
Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
모임. 응?
Looks like Arendt and
그러게.
Catallo moved their stuff
여기
in.
원래 그냥 기숙사였잖아. 앞으로 더 동료가 늘어날 수도 있겠지? 안 늘어날 수도 있겠지만. 이거 뭐 새로 주워온 거 없지 않아? 없지. 갑시다. 에렌드랑 바르르랑 같이 어디 가는 거죠 이제?
There she is. You ready to head out?
고.
Let's go.
Look at us.
이제 대화 파트 끝난 것 같아요. 지루해. 너흰 말이 너무 많아. 와! 라이즈 오브 툼레이더 같아.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
궁금하지 않아요. 적당히 벌어졌으면 좋겠어. 적당히. 너무 코난이잖아. 뭐지? 저거 또 그 새 아니야? 새대가리들? 새대가리들이 저런 거 쓰더만. 저 뭐였지? 플라즈마 맞지? 보라 색깔이 플라즈마였지. 어? 뭐야 쟤는 또. 아 조구나. 아니네? 아 미래인. 미래인? 과거인? 고대 인류? 얘 왜 근데 혼자 여기 있어? 야, 저러고 있으니까 약간 슈리 같다. 피부가 하얀 슈리 같다. 저건 먹힌다? 저 정도 급으로 때리면 뚫린다는 거네. 그쵸, 화이트워싱이라고 해도 되지 않을까? 저건
Well, that takes the keg.
슈리 화이트워싱 버전. 야, 걔 그대로 죽여라. 아직 숨이 안 끊어졌을 것 같은데?
Girl,
죽여 제대로.
see if there's anything over there.
죽여야 돼 저거.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
저걸 하나 확실히. 야 잠깐만, 나 여기 상자 봤어 방금.
Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
재료가 없네. 오 이거 뭐였지? 이름이 스펙터였나? 이것도 끌고 왔었어? 근데 왜 혼자 싸우고 있었어? 시체네? 시체 됐네? 진짜?
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but
기지 찾으러 왔나?
I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will,
Hello, Verbena?
but it's gone
What do
now.
you have for me?
Yeah.
I checked everywhere,
Well, go do
still
your
no sign
thing.
of the asset.
I'll wait here.
Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place.
얘가 버베나야?
Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
뭐 별거 없는데?
Orgy's breath. What a mess.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery
자산
of the
회수의
asset.
지원?
I wonder what this asset is.
우리 시대의 자산이라고 하면은 뭐 돈 같은 거겠지만 부동산이나. 버베나 서터를 계속 감시한다? 야 근데 스펙터가 저 반란군한테 질 만큼 고작 그 정도인가 봐?
I can grab this from my stash.
버네너씨 말고 버베너씨. 스펙터 되게 별거 아닌데 이러면? 여기 어떻게 올라가냐? 여기가 아닌가? 저거였나? 와 또 껴서 못 먹어. 혈압.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
얘네가 왜 여기에 있었을까?
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how
불타고
it
있잖아.
worked,
당연히 뜨겁겠지.
but I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
어떻게 얼음 슬링 한 번? 한 발?
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area?
근데 너무
Alright.
우리 집
I think I
앞이다.
have an idea what happened here.
좀
I
위험했는데?
better get back to Erend.
많이 위험했는데?
All right, she who sees the unseen.
여기 기지압
What did
아니에요?
you find out?
좋은 데 산다고? 아
This
말도
was a
마요. 겨울에
carefully
추워
planned
죽어.
attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a
보라고?
few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Osram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing.
시범 운용.
Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
아 진짜 기지 앞이 아니네? 아니 화면이 바로 전환되길래 난 기지 앞인 줄 알았어. 우리 기지가 이거였나? 오 상당히 멀리 왔네. 엄청 멀리 왔네. 집 앞이 아니었네.
It always seems quieter when it snows.
이거 가마솥 아니야? 입구가 없는? 아니 문이 없는 가마솥 아니야? 뭐 이렇게
That's a
생겼대?
long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be
그럼
caught
얘
by
걸리면
surprise if
죽어.
the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
야 에렌드가 제일 위험한 일을 맡은 거 아니야 이거?
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
좀 좋은 것 좀 줬으면 좋겠다. 돈
Looks
딸려.
like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
이거 말곤 볼 거 없지. 가자.
This easy?
이건 뭐야? 이게 송신기야?
I've never seen a transmitter like this before.
무슨 창처럼 생겼다.
Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone? So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Send this to my stash.
야 여기 되게 넓다. 드럽게 넓다.
Find anything that
이런
might
것
tell
때문에
us what the
돌아다녀요,
asset
진짜.
is? All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
뭔가 놓치면 되게 찝찝해.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things for their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
있다. 개꿀. 올라가죠.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it.
뭔가가
Let's look
되게
around.
많은데?
So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
이 위쪽도 한번 봐야 될 것 같은데? 아, 그냥 이어져 있는 거구나.
The control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
박스가 너무 많아. 뭔가 놓치기 아까운 이 박스들이 너무 많아. 제 성격상 이런 것들을 다 두고 갈 수가 없어요. 절대. 이건 왠지 올라갈 수 있을 것 같... 그래봤자 길이 없네. 다 먹었나? 아이. 금속뼈 방금 개꿀. 저 위에도 있어. 오케이,
Pack's
가자.
full, but my stash is room.
아, 설마 자동 입력이지?
200 and
이건가? 이건가? 아닌데. 이것도 여기서 먹은 건데? FZ 연구직원. 어라? 없는데요? 못 먹은 게 있나봐.
36 containers in storage.
아,
Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
이런 이씨. 비밀번호가 아니었어. 아! 237인데? 237이 대체 무슨 뜻이냐고 했었는데?
136?
우리는 237 채워야 되는,
number in the
아니
distress
챙겨야 되는 거
signal?
아니야? 근데 왜 236개밖에 없대? 뭐야 236개까지밖에 없다며. 근데 왜 237번이 있어? 2번부터 시작했나? 뭐지? 아 아니면은 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 14, 15 이런 식인갑다. 어쨌든 우린 237번만 챙기면 되니까. 그치 그런게 이거 베타잖아. 클론을 몇 마리 만들어 놓은 거야 엘리자베트는.
Aloy. It's you.
에일로이는 긴 머리가
Skin's
확실히
like
어울린다.
ice.
지난번에 베타 봤을 때도 그 생각했지만.
Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now.
엘레우시아 가져갔다고? 아폴로도?
But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
아 가이아 커널 안 넘겼구나 얘
You
걔네한테.
must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
아니 아폴로 아르테미스는 사라졌다 그랬잖아.
So she's...
파 제니스 놈들이
She's
갖고
still
있었나? 뭐지?
alive.
We need to get her back to...
헐리 쉣.
Oh shit, they can fly.
아 이래서였구나.
Aloy.
이래서 버네나가 여기 와 있었구나.
What's going on, Aaron?
베타 쫓아서.
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
얘 어떻게 데리고 가게? 못 데리고 가.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
아 쉣.
I'll protect her.
최소한 저거 원위 치료라도 좀 넣지.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone.
내가 준비할 게 뭐 있간디. 이래서 상자에 약용 열매가 그렇게 많았구나.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? Need to hit it while it's covered in... I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
어디가?
Things quick.
이게 메어죠. 나 노말이었으면 벌써 엔딩 봤을 거야. 아, 못 뚫렸어. 아! 안 되겠다. 야, 소종 가자. 아, 후속타가 있는 줄은 몰랐네. 와, 진짜 후속타 그지같다 이거.
Oh, that helps.
똑같은 것만 쓰면 재미없지? 안녕. 들어가. 안 들어가 이걸? 그냥 죽는 게 나을 텐데. 들어가.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah.
거 아니야?
I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
처음 싸는 거라 좀 당황해서 그래, 솔직히.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
지 알아서 나오겠지? 아, 근데 상자에서 약초를 다 먹어버려가지고 그게 좀 아쉽네.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other specter.
맞아, 두 마리를 했지.
Just hope Aaron stays in cover.
야, 어디로 가야 되냐? 길이 이쪽이 아닌가? 아, 그래서 이쪽으로 미리 꺼내놓자.
Aloy!
응, 가.
Aaron!
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
간다고. 다 왔어. 좀만 기다려. 다 왔어.
That doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
가고 있잖아.
Aaron, I'm here.
헬로.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do. Shields down. It's on the move.
Got your back, Aloy. Yeah. Get the fumes in your eyes. Use acid. Corrode it. That's the quick way to take it down.
아, 씨. 안 보였어.
Heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
어, 중학이 있어? 어디에? 어디 있는데 중학이가? 왜 나만 안 보이는데 그게?
I guess we're not going for stealth days. You hit this thing with acid.
아, 쉣! 죽겠는데?
Much better.
And again.
여기 컷. 앞으로 쟤 상대할 때마다 그지 같겠다 좀.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
아, 술 먹고 온
Long
거 아니야?
story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
쟤네 설마 저렇게 걸어가는 거 아니지?
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all. I wonder how much snow is gonna pile up.
아, 여기 있었구나. 쉣. 저거 썼으면 한 300만 배 쉬웠겠다. 씨. 이건 뭐야? 왠지 닿으면 데미지 입을 것 같은데? 아니네? 레비저 서큘레이터가 얘한테 왜 나와? 뭐야, 토끼가 지금 저 안에 들어가 있는 거야? 에이, 초록색. 자, 진행을 빨리 하고는 싶은데 진행이고 나발이고 약초는 채워야 되니까. 야이.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing.
아, 나 또 화면 까매진 줄 알았어. 그건 아니고
I
그냥
need to get
까매진
the
거네.
weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze.
그냥
If
로딩이었는데.
we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone too. Varl, where's our guest?
개꿀.
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
뭐 대화가 또 있어?
He's like,
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just,
You mean, like you, but guess this...
little.
Varl said she...
Maybe. You said you met...
Varl mentioned she was hurt.
정정할게요.
I thought
메시
I'd offer her
이펙트보다
an
더 대화가
extract to soothe
많습니다.
the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed
뭔가
down.
안 보고 지나가면 개소네 같은.
She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings. I wanted to understand why... Imagine my surprise when I looked into and found out it helped create all, in a way, as well as our...
That's why we have to learn anything in...
There's been much to read up on now. It's hard to imagine that machines like storm birds once helped... I used to be terrified of them as a child, but everything Gaia creates...
Yeah. I need to get going.
May the land...
Errand?
huh? I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me.
There's two of you now. At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly. What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added some rods being used to harness. Guy reminded me of a thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself. Went up the tallest mountain. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do.
What are you working on with your folk?
I'm still figuring out how to read those two lovebird, but to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
그래, 열심히 해.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Var... No use crowding someone when...
I have to get go.
Don't go cause.
Where'd Katalo go?
바로 사라졌네?
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you.
Holograms.
바르랑 조가 같은 방을 쓴다고? 그래도 되는 거냐? 그래도 되지 뭐, 연인인데.
Gaia, what was this room for?
뭐야
This
이건?
was intended to be a recreation
아 이게 오락실이야?
control center operatives.
VR 오락실 같은 건가?
Purpose the displays to track Regal's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I'm
It's hard to explain.
good. If she's anything like you, we've just
얘 되게
gained
긍정적으로
reinforcements.
받아들인다.
Maybe.
마음에 들어 역시. 어? 테낙스는 다 봤잖아. 테코트의 계략도 봤고 10인의 날개도 봤고
What did
찹쌀떡남이라고?
Chief Akaro say when you...
He
그러네.
spilt rebel. There was little,
Well,
indeed.
이거 본 거야 어제.
when
이것도
we were
어제
at
봤고.
Akaro, what is...
The and for and at many times the feel.
Why did Dakota
못지나면 좀
think
심하지.
Dakota, I'd after said even though it was X, so
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
You said you were training...
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile
방금
than
싸우고 왔는데.
any machine. How many do the Zenith?
I'm
I would not wish to.
with you there.
나도 한 대니까 한 대씩 싸웠으니까 싸울만 했지. 그게 2대 이상 나오면 좀
Getting ether out of the grove made for quite a
One that showed the entire tribe, for it is now blessed.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base.
Briefly. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot.
She'll be careful.
Whoever it is,
Have you had a chance to...
briefly. Are all Norais?
I'm not exactly one of them. They managed to push the Karja from their land.
I thought my tribe was the...
I need to go.
On your...
놀아줘. 고등어야? 이거 지하로 어떻게 내려가 근데? 아 여기구나.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked.
니네
after
출발하고
waking up
나도
and
곧
stumbled down
출발했어
here.
얘들아.
I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her.
아우 동영상이야. 스킵 못해. 하나씩
Hello?
건너뛰기가 안 돼. 벌써 회복했어?
It's,
야 이 집 생명
It's
회복
Beta,
장치
right?
효과 되게 좋네.
my name's Aloy.
응 동영상이야 동영상.
What's wrong? Is it your injury? Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
뭐라는 거야?
Don't understand. Sudden
뭐래
removal of a
씹다가.
biologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant. Is there anything that can help? Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work. Yeah. Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information about you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning.
하나씩 물어봐. 하나씩.
I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. So far, Zenith
이제
established a
넘길 수
colony
있어.
world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
아,
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
어떻게 알아 임마?
Can they still be alive? They don't even look...
동면?
What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular
아니야?
treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface. All so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided
야, 그럼
to set up
파론과
a
걔는 어디
base.
갔어?
The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them,
번에나
and
이제
in the
없어.
end, they always do what he says. Eric, he's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zenith set up a base. Where is it? Off the coast, I think.
아,
Whenever I had to go
그래서
on missions, I
해안가가
was
끝에 있구나.
transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. It must be. What's inside the launch facilities? So they can plus infrastructure together. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you... I'm not sure. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system. All I was ever told was that I've speculated that it was an... or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
그러게 어떻게 탈출해서 거기 누워
I
있었대?
never thought I'd get away from them, even if I were to run. But then I saw you. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location, and I saw. You said you saw, and what did you do? Whenever I was taken out on a mission, only one of the Zeniths would go with the one the rebels killed. Baina's dead? I'm looking into it. Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia route
아 그런 거였어?
I told them I could capture Luthia faster if I had it with
난
me.
그냥 무지성으로 237 누른 건데.
Believed me. Well done.
그러길 잘했네. 얘도 애초에 그 생각으로 237이라고 보낸 거구나.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard an updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take. That wasn't part of the archive out. You said you spent. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and
죄다
evaluate my
그리스시나요?
progress. Wait, those names. They were designed before Ted Farrow purged it. The Zeniths have a copy, so it still exists. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my... To have all that knowledge, just out of reach.
오케이 끝.
All right, I think... So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine
한
army to
20시간?
defeat the Zeniths? How did you know?
10시간?
Optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinates before Gaius powerful. What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
야 그게 제일 빡세대 임마. 왜 그렇게 경멸한 눈으로 보고 있어?
To a single location, of course not.
근데 너한텐 방법이 있어?
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now.
아니 씨 지가
Coming
돕든가
here was a
그럼.
mistake. They're gonna find me.
꺼져 그럼.
They're gonna find this place and take me back.
알았어
This was all for
꺼져.
nothing. They're not
됐어 너
going
필요
to
없어.
find us. Guy is using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything.
근데 저 말이 일리가 있긴 해. 왜냐면 봐봐 나는 2세 하위 채널 하나 찾았거든. 근데 쟤네는 아폴로 갖고 있고 아르테미스 갖고 있고 아까 에우레시아 그것도 가지고 가버렸고. 우리가 너무 없어. 우리 2세 하나 찾았거든. 내가 메인을 다 밀어놨어야 되는데. 아 근데 서버도 솔직히 그렇게 많이 못했어요. 아.
Everyone. I'm gonna die. Hey.
괜찮아 죽지 않아.
Calm down.
솔직히 너는 죽어도 나는 안 죽어. 괜찮아.
You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And
좀
given
도와.
our state of progress. Geoengineering, of course.
와 개무시하네.
Computer
근데
science,
그럴 수
physics,
있지.
biology,
에일로의
chemistry.
지식은 거의 원시인 수준이잖아.
Okay. Well, listen, I'll check on you.
How'd it go?
Her
좋지
injury's not
않았어.
that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
나 서버 몇 개 있을까? 5개. 심부름은 일단 빼고 5개. 안 되겠다, 야. 잠깐만, 심부름도 봐. 4개. 아홉 개 했어, 서브캐? 베타가 화낼만 하네. 진행도가 너무 뒤쳐져 있네. 이건 에일로이가 잘못했다.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So
이것도
now we
컷신이야.
know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up.
가이아 그것 좀 양산해봐.
If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology. But not how it worked.
그럼 오세람이 독자적으로
Did the
만들어냈다는 거야?
explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
엄청난 사람이 하나 있네?
Silence.
아 사일렌스?
Based on your data on him, that
그럴
is
수도
my
있겠다.
conclusion as well.
오세람이 그러기엔 말이 안 되잖아.
He's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
근데 이 게임도 가만
Thanks,
보니까
Gaia. So I guess we won't be making you.
스토리 컷신 다 스킵하면, 대화랑 컷신 다 스킵하면 메인 플레이 타임 확 줄어들겠다. 진짜 엄청나게 줄어들겠다.
Use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. I can't
비교가
let
돼.
it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
아, 저 느낌표 또 떠 있어. 아.
I know. It makes you want to punch something. More like someone.
서브캐가 떴어. 와.
You're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
Hey,
Nothing some rest can't. Are you okay?
just trying to take.
Fair enough.
It's good to see you and
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to thank her for helping something from the old world. Instead, I found out they gave each other. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything real.
maybe Gaia can help you find. How's
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from.
I see everyone's settled.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants. Says a home should always spring. I asked Aaron to help find some.
Still, it's not a bad.
오케이.
I'll keep.
Okay.
야, 아직도 음악 하나 만들어? 환장하겠네.
There is something. It's about the land gods.
You said you want.
I think there's a way to once again provide planes. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. If we deliver it to the land gods,
That's great.
it may be. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called machines similar to the.
You mean Grimhorns?
Yes, Gaia.
So kill the machine, then use them.
If all goes well, but
We'll do it together.
bless you, Aloy.
I'll let you.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really.
2절. 이건 해야겠는데?